Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Prison Architect. Today's beverage is a quite hydrating minted cucumber infused sparkling water. So welcome back to the game, and in the previous episode we finished off the southern cell block here, this cell block being basically for criminally insane inmates, 60 in total. I put the perimeter cliff edge in, essentially. It took a lot longer than I'd wanted, but it's made it more secure. So overall pretty happy with it. It's running fairly well apart from the infirmary, but more on that in a moment. In fact, let me just place an item and we'll talk about that in a second. So yeah, overall, pretty happy with the progress. We do need to make a couple of changes. I think there's a bit of security flaws around here, so we're going to sort that out. And obviously, we do want to, in this episode, build at a minimum the death row cells and probably the sort of execution room, etc. I don't know about the area next to it, which is going to be, well, this is going to be probably like supermax, so if any of the inmates, the death row inmates, ever get moved over, so they'll go into here. People have also suggested this for a protective custody. We're probably not going to run with that one, but yeah. Anyway, over to the infirmary. We have a little bit of an issue, and previously we've had a fatality in here. Basically, prisoners are getting stuck, and it's a bug, and it seems to be a sort of known one. However, there's been a mod that I've found on the workshop. It was suggested on the Steam workshop and on the sort of discussions and such. Basically, it adds a lot of new things. So we've got things like a hazard pipe wall. We've got different flooring, which looks quite nice. We've got also things like decorative sheds and mailboxes, cigarette machines. I'm not anticipating using any of this, nor do I have an exhaustive list of what it fixes and changes, and it does change a couple of things, but you know, I'll put a link in the description so you can check it out. The main thing is it adds an EEG, and this is like an active sort of script, I think, that basically fixes this bug, is what we're getting to. It's now sorted, so that's the main takeaway. Let's see how we run with things in the future. Again, link in the description so you can check that out if you so desire. So yeah, cracking on over there, that's fine. Over to here, and I'm going to dismantle this staff door and probably just brick it up. The reason for this is it is basically a bit of a security flaw. How are we going to ever get down there for fixing things? Well, I'm probably just going to put a door in, say, maybe here. Maybe a staff door there, and it means that the inmates? No, hopefully not the inmates, because we definitely don't want them over there. Hopefully the the rest of the staff can go around. Just going to double check deployment there. That's all insecure, yeah, we were aware. Right, over here then, let's go to objects and dismantle object, and we're just going to say dismantle all of those, please and thank you, because we obviously want to get the wood from them. Now, a lot of them, because the trees are quite small, will probably just be removed. We won't get anything off it. If we do, it's only going to be a log or two. And yeah, we'll see how we get on with that one. It is workers that are doing this. They are using chainsaws. Oh, we can pick up another grant. We'll pick up that one. What is our grading? Our grading is non-existent. We've only had 6 prisoners released out of the 10 that's required. Over to reform, and reoffending grade has gone down to 53%. Security is not terrible, as 0. Punishment 3 out of 10. Reform 3 out of 10. Work experience 0, and health is -2, but hopefully that's going to go up now that we've got this, let's say, bug fixed. Anyway, so they're going to remove all these trees, they're going to start selling stuff, and then we'll place all of the usual things in and around this area. Do we want to run any more programs is the question. We've got behavioural therapy, pharmacological treatment to drug addiction, alcoholics group, spiritual guidance, psychiatric consultation, which I might be able to run another one, flower therapy, which is working well, and the rest of it is, yeah, not really of note there. Okay, good. How are the workers over here? They are cracking on. They are indeed removing these trees, and we'll be making some money. I'm tempted to put in some more. No, I don't need it. I was going to say, I'm tempted to put in some more wind-solar hybrids, but we just don't need them. Although we do have a spare wind turbine and solar panel. Maybe I go ahead and I think I'm going to sell the solar panel, sell the wind turbine, and I think I'm going to install wind-solar hybrids. Yeah. So I'm gonna actually put in some more, just for the sake of making money. We've got obviously an obscene amount of cash. I don't think it's unreasonable to call it that, because it is it's pretty bad. Let's just run in this, and then we need to put in like the additional ones further down. I think it goes there, but I'm just gonna wait. Actually, do I need to wait? No, I can probably place them in. I'm fairly confident this is where they go, and like I say, the workers will crack on with that, and then we'll generate even more power. And let's go ahead, and do I want to change the area here? We've obviously got this bottled wall. Do I want to alter that? No, I think we're just going to stick with it. I'm going to go with, like I say, the bottled wall here, and let's get this built. So this is going to be the death row building. So it's going to require an interesting bit of building here. The sequence is going to be like that, and that should be about it. Foundation is going to take quite a while to do. Looks like all of these wind solar hybrids are in, so that's almost certainly going to max out our power export, but we'll keep an eye on that one. We will keep an eye on that one. Over to prisoner needs, and we can see that the needs are pretty okay. We do have that need for clothing, but this is working well, and I'm going to assume perhaps wrongly that there's fixes for that in the mod I'm running, if there's any issues there. But still, it's something we'll look at. Do I need any more workers is the question. I don't know. I'm not entirely sure. Right, okay. So is there anything I need to sort of sell over here? I mean, things like pews, I could sell that. Why is that wind solar hybrid not being installed? That's curious. They've actually bought in all of the other stuff but not installed that wind solar hybrid. There's two. We've got two remaining. Okay. So that should be free, and that should be free, which it is. Don't know why it ended up buying that, but yeah, it is what it is. For the stepping stones, 1 and then 2. Obviously, they'll do that later on. Got all of this to work first. Yeah, that's fine. Clothing need is going down. Sleep's okay. Going to do a shakedown. I haven't really done one in anger for quite a while, so we'll run this one. We found a lighter there. And some booze. We haven't got a contraband scanner, which is something that I probably should get, actually. Do I want a scanner? I think so, actually. Scanner machine. I'm just going to pop it in there. It'll be fine. And then we need a scanner monitor, which is going to go in like so. And that's going to be obviously another powered item. That should be connected up automatically, so we'll be fine there. And that hopefully means that... oh, we need power in that as well. Yeah, hopefully means we'll find even more contraband. But we finished the full search, and I don't think there was much to talk about, really. Bottle of booze, sedative, syringe. There was a spade that was stolen. A couple of spades, actually. A couple of trowels, lighter, cell phone, booze. Nothing to really, you know, getting sort of any sort of problems over. No, it's fine. Utilities, wiring, connections, and still not installed that. Let me just prioritize the installation of this scanner monitor. Looks like the door is not open. Someone's going to have to come and open that. There we go. So that is now connected up, so we can now scan for things as well. Over on the left, we can see the building is, well, it's underway. They've got about maybe half now, coming close to half. Then there's going to be lighting and all of the walkways and everything else. If we go over to intake, I can see, oh, for a start, I haven't yet got death row, so I'll start that process now. So we need to hire a, where is it? It is a lawyer, and we'll put a lawyer in there. Room will be an office, which will go like so. There is a modded guy here as well, I think, in staff. It's a construction specialist, advanced member of staff that helps your workmen work more effectively, but it is mod content, so I'm staying away from that. I'm not opposed to using mods as a rule, but I don't know, I also like the simplicity of sticking with vanilla where possible. Let me know what you think on that one. We should probably put some flooring in and around this area as well, because, well, it could probably do with some, couldn't it? Yeah. probably put some flooring in, and I think we will do it. We'll probably do it before we build this left bit. It just makes sense to me. So over to flooring, and we're gonna run the flooring in like so. And yeah, oh yeah, there's a fix that I've been meaning to implement. 1 second, that goes down to there. I'll actually put, you know, a wall in there. It's not a problem. It's just a bit quirky. Bottled wall, there we go. So that's all in. Back to flooring here. Laminate's going to run open across. For the offices, we're going to go with brown carpet. We're going to go with, for the staff room, something a bit different, maybe. Could go with maybe blue carpet, or maybe, you know what, let's go with red carpet, just to be... No, cancel. I'm going to go with brown carpet. It just... there's something quite beige about it. That's not, it's red. And brown. Oh, words and colours are hard. It just... I don't know, there's something very... Yeah, 70s, 80s. It just goes with the brown sofa. Quite dour, in fact. Anyway, I digress. White tiles. There we are. We are going to use... Ooh, probably a metal flooring of some kind. I'm going to go with grate in the infirmary, and then in here we're going to go with maybe mosaic, just to again have something different. In this area, I mean, we haven't went with any sort of concrete yet, have we? You know what I'm going to do? Concrete, and oh no, I've accidentally started to place tiles that go around. Oh, nightmare. I haven't placed a line tile in anger this entire series. So that's what I'm going to do here. I said I was going to try and stay away from them. And I've managed up until this point. But we have to get our fix somehow. There's that. We are going to go with one of my favourite ceramic floor in here. I think the rest of it's pretty much done. Oh no, not around here though. I'm gonna go with iron floor, maybe in the training room, and then white tiles in here as well. Okay, that's a bit of money spent on that one, but you know, it's all good. What's going on there? Oh, is it completely full? Yeah, it's completely full. Looks like there's been something with Ed Cowell over here, who's been kicking off, I think, but yeah, it basically runs fine. Like, we don't have to worry about anything really bad there. Right, let me just run that into this room, and this across, and then down. We'll probably have to do something similar. I'll do that, because then that'll get both of these. That should be fine, I think. Water's going to be a bit different. This is going to run probably across to there, and then small pipe running down. I don't know exactly where things are going to go. I'll do that, and that, and that. Okay, fine. All good, all good. We do have a prison grading now, so people have left. 61% reoffending chance. Not good. Punishment, 1 out of 10. Reform, 0 out of 10. Security, let's call it 4 out of 10. And health, 3 out of 10. 1 death in custody. I would say that's not our fault. That was the bug that's stuck in the infirmary over here. So considering, you know, we have the type of inmates that we have, it's actually pretty impressive. Yeah. Anyway, if we go over to fill capacities in there, criminally insane, yes, death row is unavailable. We will turn that on. Obviously, we'll have to build all of these, but we'll get on that in a moment. Looks like the workers are cracking on fine. So over to our bottled walls then, and we'll place these in. I don't think we'll end up getting death row inmates during this episode, but I'll do my best to... I don't want to right click there because it's going to, get rid of the pipework. Oh well. I'll finish off this bit and then we'll come back. Naturally, a lot of this we could probably clone, but I don't think it's going to save us a huge amount of time. There's that done. Over to our water pipe, and the water pipe just runs down to there. So that's all good. Obviously, we'll have to designate these and put in doors and such. This is going to be a kitchen. So no, that's not spelled right. Kitchens, that goes in there. And for this one, we have a sink, which is going to go there. We'll have a 2 cookers and 2 fridges, and while I remember, 1 and 2 sprinklers. Have I got sprinklers over here? I think I have. Yes, indeed. Also, we want fire extinguishers, because I just haven't got them in the build at this stage. So there we go. So we'll need to connect this up, or that will be connected up in but a moment. Water pipe will go in like that, and actually have to run down for the other one as well. And that'll be set to staff only. Eventually, yeah, you can see there's lots of changes here. Staff only, all of this and these bits. The rest of it is okay. That's staff only. These are access only. I mean, we can change that to staff only, but it's unsecure, so it's just going to flash like that. But it is what it is. And okay, so we're going to go for parole here, and this is going to be parole sort of. It's going to have a visitor table in like so, but because that will be set to death row, it changes things up a little bit. Anyway, just going to double check the power, because I'm seeing some lights that are not on. I'll do that, and that should basically fix it. And we'll put some doors in. So we're going to go with the door secure. So we'll do this. Oh, the top one doesn't need to be door secure. That just needs to be, well, I'm going to go visitor door. Let me just fix that bit there. And for the rest of it, could just go jail door. Jail doors across where we need it. These are going to be jail doors. Don't think I need them as secure. Large jail door there and there. Not going to have access around, it's not going to happen. And let's have a look. So cells, those are cells, those are cells. We're going to go for a common room, probably a large common room in the middle, and a canteen over in that corner. Don't know what this one's going to be just yet. Cells as well, all of those. So now the deployment can change. So that can be Supermax, that can be death row, as can that bit be, and that as well. Okay. Guess I could probably change the execution room to death row if I was so inclined. Now, the fact that we haven't got power in this corridor back here is a bit annoying, but we also don't have any lights to power up, so technically it's not bad. Okay, I'm just going to double check here, and programs, we should have death row appeal. Start that. Don't think it costs to run. Yeah, that's all fine. Now we can set that. And how we're doing for intake? Still death row, none. But we haven't got the cells most likely. So let's get this done. I mean, we could go with like comfy beds and things like that. There's some discussion to be had there, isn't there? Whether or not we should have like comfy beds for the inmates or not. The fact that it's 800 generic currency is the curious one. Right, so we're going to put in bookshelves like so, and we probably want to put in, you know, the basics like toilets. Toilet can go in here, and for these ones, toilet, 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 rotate, and this other one as well, like so. Shower? Why is no shower here? Shower? Head? There it is. Bit different for the death row. Oh, that's not right. Want it on the other side here. I'll come back and fix that. We'll put drains in now. And toilet. Just the one I removed. Like so. And we've got bird cage. Pet bird. Because they have a calming effect. Obviously that's one thing we like to see. Statue as well. That has a calming effect. I'm going to place them at the foot of the bed. The problem is it's it's £1,000 each. Wow. Okay. It is £1,000 each. How are we doing for deployment? That's staff only, that's staff only. These are death row, that's fine. Looks like prisoner Tim Cox has been a naughty boy. Destruction and attacked staff. Okay. Back over to these cells. Technically, these cells are legit now. They will work. I mean, they're not in any way, shape, or form done. Do you want some TVs? Put some TVs in like so. Doesn't really matter where they go. We'll put them in like that. Maybe gym mat in the corner. Prayer mat either side. Probably not going to put them in here. We'll put them in this common room. Let's put some flooring in. So we're going to go with green carpet in and around here. Like so. Oh, insufficient funds. Green carpet is expensive. As is laminate. Okay. Alright. Well, we do have death row set up. We have this as well, which is Supermax. Alright. And obviously this to crack on with here. It's just the sort of flooring side of it. Alright, well, I think we're going to leave it there for now. We've made some progress. We've fixed the infirmary. Things seem to be running just fine. Obviously, we've got a lot more of these wind solar hybrids, so money is great. And financial compensation is probably maxing out on the £5,000 per day, which is good. I can probably go to programs and staff and basically turn off a lot of these. We can't do guard taser certification because I don't have a training room. So sorry, not a training room. We need a. It's not a training. It's a classroom. So we need a classroom. So next episode, I'm going to build a classroom somewhere because I do want guards with tasers in and around this area. I know they've got stun buttons, but I definitely want to focus on the other stuff as well. I say make sure that security is there. Just put in the extra flooring around here. Can't put in that bit there. No, we can. Only just though. Right, yes, as I said, we are going to leave it there for now. Progress is, I think, okay. We do need, actually, before I forget, some drains under there. Obviously, we need to improve the cells. We need to build more stuff in all of the cells, not just death row, but also the Supermax area, parole. We need to probably put some flooring in, well, same as the other bits. This common room in the middle, canteen, all of this needs to be sort of done. Execution room, yeah, and perhaps even some lighting in this corridor because it just looks a bit dark. And as I said, some sort of training facility, which is I'm just going to probably bolt onto this side. I think the minimum size is 5x5. Classroom, minimum size 5x5. Yes, so we're going to have to maybe extend the land a little bit, but that's not big drama, is it? Either way, hope you have enjoyed the episode and the series as it is thus far. It's probably going to be a shorter series than I thought because we got this built so quickly, and truth be told, it's just working, which is good. We had the odd event and the odd issue, but for the most part, it is just a-okay. Anyway, hope you have enjoyed it, and as always, comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.